Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well and you're all managing to stay cool in this bloody hot weather. Hate it. Hope it breaks soon. Okay then guys, so this is going to be another pickups video because I want to show you all the titles I either sent for or picked up during the month of April. Now as per usual, I'll start with the DVDs. There's not all that many really, and then I'm going to move on to the Blu-rays, and at the end of that I'm going to show you a few non-horror pickups. Okay then guys, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first one I'm going to show you is now. Never heard of this movie before. Never heard of this movie before. It's a kind of like horror comedy. Don't know anything about it. I haven't watched any trailers, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's a total blind buy, and it was made in around about 2024, and that is a movie called The Zombie Wedding. There you go, guys, The Zombie Wedding. Looks like I've had a little bit of a calamity there with a dress. Yeah. Okay then, guys, so that's the best horror DVD I'd like to show you, and that is The Zombie Wedding. Moving on to now we've got another zombie movie here, guys. I said these zombie movies, they tend to be a little bit of a hit and miss for me. I've watched a lot. I've watched more bad ones than I've watched good ones, but I thought I'd give this one a go as well. This is a movie called 5 Gigabyte Zombies. 5 Gigabyte Zombies. Presumably it's all tied in with the technology thing. Yeah, like the artwork on the photos on this, guys. Yeah, so there you go. That is 5 Gigabyte Zombies. Next one up is now, this is a sequel to one I watched a couple of weeks ago. Didn't really think much of it, and this was a bit slow, but it was alright. It's nothing special. That was a movie called Scarecrow Rising, also known as The Scarecrow's Wedding Day, I believe. Yeah, it was alright, nothing special, guys. Yeah, so that is Scarecrow Rising. Next up, now I've heard good things about this one. It's a Russ Meyer movie, and made in the 1960s, and supposed to be a real a real wild ride and that, yeah. So yeah, the Russ Meyer collection, and that is a movie called Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, by a gang of wayward ladies and that, up to mischief and that in America. Yeah, so looking forward to this one. I'm going to try and get more of Russ Meyer movies if I can. So there you go, guys. So that is Russ Meyer's Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. Next up is now, this is another one I didn't know. Well, there's two movies on this actually. Part 1 and 2 made a couple of years ago. Didn't know anything about these two movies, so I thought I'd give them a go. And I'm very pleased to say I enjoyed them. Yeah, some of the parts are a little bit slow, but you've got to stay with them, like, as things really start to heat up, as the movies go on. So that is Blood Cove Parts 1 and 2. There you go, guys. That's cover art hit me right away when I seen it on the internet. Blood Cove 1 and 2. Yeah, so there you go. Very much in the tradition of Jason, slasher movies like that. So Blood Cove Part 1 and 2. Next up, I'm just going to whiz past these guys because, oh my god, they were terrible. You really were terrible. Yeah, awful. Not going to waste much breath on these at all. Ape versus Mecha Ape. And Apex Mecha Ape New World Order. Awful. You're hardly seeing the monsters in them. Yeah. So yeah, terrible. Okay then, guys, so that just about concludes the DV portion. So I'm going to move on to the Blu-rays now. Okay, so the first Blu-ray I got, I must admit, I had a little bit of a buying binge last week when I went to HMV in Liverpool, but I'm going to show you everything I bought, and this is one of the first ones I bought. I did watch it actually on Shudder, and I liked it, and that when I saw the special edition, I thought I've got to have that. That is a special edition from is it Second Sight? Yeah, Second Sight. The coffee table. Nice bulky box there, guys. You got a booklet and everything with it. I do wish they stopped doing these bloody J cards. I hate them. I really hate them. Why don't they just put the all the text at the back? I hate them bloody J cards. They're a nuisance, yeah. So there you go, guys. The coffee table. And if you haven't seen it, oh god. Well, I'm not going to say what happens at the end. Oh my god, that ending. So there you go, guys. That's the coffee table. And the other special edition I bought in HMV when I was in there last week. I love this movie. It's a babysitter horror movie. Granted, it's not for everybody because it's a little bit of a slow burner when she takes the job up in the house babysitting, but it does get more and more spooky. as the movie goes on. Yeah, it's a great one, and that is House of the Devil. Yeah. Again, nice booklets and that, you know, packed with special features. So there you go, guys. If you like your horror babysitter movies, I would highly recommend House of the Devil. Very much ties in with like nature as well. You know, this sort of like the eclipse of the moon and that. Yeah, great movie. Okay then, guys. So the next one I'm going to show you another blind buy. I don't know anything about it, although I have seen the trailer. I've got to laugh at the subtitle here. Pardon the pun. Everyone loathes the clown. Two clowns immediately spring to mind, don't they? Art the clown and the Pennywise. But this clown is this is the clown that's supposed to have started it all. I don't know. So there you go. That's a movie called 100 Tears. Yeah. There you go, guys. 100 Tears. Yeah, 100 Tears. Next up, now if you like your Frankenstein movies, guys, with a little bit of humour peppered in, I think you'll like this one. you've heard of Blackula, now meet Blackenstein. Yeah, Grace, little fun nod at the Frankenstein movies from the 1970s. Here you go, guys. Some special features, yeah. Little black Frankenstein there, causing havoc and that, you know. So, yeah, I had a blast watching this one. So that is a movie called Blackenstein. Next up, now this is another one I bought in HMV, not last week, but a couple of weeks before. The Archive Warner Brothers collection. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 movies on it. So you've got Innocent Blood, Wolfen, The Hunger, and The Body Snatchers. Nice price as well, guys, yeah. So I'm looking forward to checking these out. Yeah, so there you go. Next up is a Eureka Entertainment's silent movie, which I've never seen in the Masters of Cinema series. Heard a lot of good things about this one. It's supposed to be like quite similar to Nosferatu in regards to the terror aspect. So I'll also give it a go. Nice addition, and that is Der Golem. There you go, guys. Loads of special features there. So I'm looking forward to checking out this silence horror, Der Golem. Now, next up is a rather nice box set. Now, I must admit, I'm not a real great fan of these movies. I've never seen them on Blu-ray. I've only watched them on DVD. I'm not really crazy about them. They're all right, but I'm not a super fan, if you know what I mean. But when I saw this gorgeous box set at HMV last week, and it was reduced in price, I thought I'd give it a go, and that, you know, because sometimes when I watch the movie again, sometimes I've liked it, but it's such a lovely set, I couldn't resist, and it was a nice price as well on the Arrow label, and that is the Critters 4-Course Feast. There you go, guys. Nice bulky box set. You've got all the movies there. There they are, guys, in their own individual cases. You've got a nice booklet as well. Lovely box set from Arrow. They're really knocking it out of the park with these box sets. So that is the Critters 4-Course Feast. Next up, now I think this is a kind of a giallo movie on Kino Lorber Studio Classics label. It's from 1968. And yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I watched the trailer as well. And that is a movie called The Bride Wore Black. Great cover, guys. The Bride Wore Black. So I'm looking forward to checking out this one. The Bride Wore Black. Next up, now I watched this a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it was okay. It wasn't anything great. I think it's a kind of a nod to The Exorcist and that, you know, because you've got like you've got Perry King, Shirley MacLaine, and it's about like Perry King's the main protagonist, and he seems to have got possessed by the spirits of this serial killer. And I have to say, it's very much along the lines of The Exorcist. I think it was made a year before The Exorcist. Yeah, it was 1972, and that is a movie called The Possession of Joel Delaney. So if you like your possession movies, guys, you might like to check this one out. Yeah, Shirley MacLaine's fantastic in this. Yeah, and yeah. There you go, The Possession of Joel Delaney. It was okay on the imprint label. Yeah. Next up, I really enjoyed this one. I've done a review of this, actually. Stars John Cassavetes. I've actually bought the novel as well. This is on the 88 Film Slasher collection from, when was it made? 1981. And it's a kind of a supernatural slasher movie. And that is a movie called Incubus. Great movie. Looking forward to reading the novel. That is Incubus. Next up is another silent. Well, I got the two versions of this actually because they both got different special features on, and one of them's got the booklets. Yeah, two versions of Nosferatu, BFI, and I got the Eureka Masters of Cinema Nosferatu, which I wasn't too happy with this company at first because they took the booklets out. They used to have a nice booklet with this edition, so yeah. So I did get in touch with them, and he said, yeah, they're not doing the booklets anymore. So I got this one as well. So I've got the two. I've got the best of both worlds now. The two versions of Nosferatu. Yeah, much preferred this one to that dire. Well, it wasn't really dire, rather lackluster recent one. You know, that I've done the review about the Nosferatu, but I do prefer this one. Yeah. This is one that came through the door just yesterday, actually. Still got to watch this yet. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. It's a TV movie from 1974 about this very, very evil teenager called Bad Ronald. So there you go. Looking forward to checking this one out. That is Bad Ronald. Next up is, oh, this is a beautiful beautiful aesthetics with this one, guys. It's a kind of a creature feature movie, very much along the lines of the that one with the plants in, made from 1986. That's The Abomination. Oh, excuse me, guys. The Abomination creature feature movie, guys, and there you've got the you know, the alternative cover, The Abomination, packed with special features as well. So there you go. That is The Abomination. Next up, now I got the Blu-ray of this, guys, because I got the 4K the other day. I was extremely disappointed with the bloody dark scenes and that, you know, so I thought I'll get the Blu-ray. I can't stand, this is what's spoiling these 4Ks, guys, the dark scenes. So I've inquired more about that, and I got recommended to get an OLED TV. So I'm looking into that, but I want to get the best OLED TV. You know, I've got a couple in mind and that, you know, so I don't want to lay out money, and it just, there's not much of an improvement. So I want to be sure that when I do get my OLED TV, you know, I'll be guaranteed a good picture quality. But enough on that now. But yeah, Dressed to Kill, great movie, starring Angie Dickinson and Michael Caine. Dressed to Kill. Oh God, this one. Oh, I am really disappointed with this, guys. Dario Argento. I think this is his worst bloody movie he's ever made. It really was a drag to watch, and I'm surprised I stayed awake, guys, to the end. It was bloody boring. That is the Stenhouse Syndrome. Oh, this was a real bore fest, this, guys. I'm very, very disappointed with this. Stars his daughter, Asia Argento, basically about this girl. Like, she's got, like, well, you don't really know. She's got, like, two personalities and that, you know. You see her, like, browsing this art gallery and, like, surrounded by all this fabulous artwork, and it's supposed to be based on a real symptom what some people get when they browse art galleries, and the pictures are that vivid. They really get taken in by the pictures, and they start going dizzy and all that. But yeah, it's supposed to be on a real ailment and that, but I didn't like it, guys. It was a bloody load of rubbish and that, you know. And yeah, so I think this is Dario Argento's worst movies. Yeah, the boring Stendhal Syndrome. Oh my God, was this boring. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know, if you want to check it out for yourself, feel free to do so. I'm not trying to force my opinions on you. I'm just saying that's just my opinion. Okay? Right, this one here, another one I'm not too familiar with. A film by Lucio Fulci. I think it's a kind of a supernatural slasher movie from, when was it made? 1971. That is A Lizard in a Woman's Skin. So there you go, guys. Oh, naughty. Yeah, so there you go. That is A Lizard in a Woman's Skin. Next up, oh no, this was boring as well, guys. And for you know, considering like it was for a 1970s horror starring Christopher Lee, albeit in a very, very minimal role, on Donald Pleasance. I think they wasted in this. It's a horror movie set on a London underground railway station, but wasn't as good as Creep. That is the really, really boring Deathline. Yeah, and I must say, I did not like the character Donald Pleasance played in this. He was he's just horrible character he played, you know. So, yeah, and I won't be keeping this one. That is Deathline. I much preferred Creep. Next up is, now some of you might laugh at this title, guys. Never seen this movie. Don't know. Again, I don't know too much about it. On the Vinegar Syndrome label from 1992, and that is a movie called Auntie Lee's meat pies. Auntie Lee's meat pies, yeah. There you go, guys. So looking forward to checking this one. That is Auntie Lee's meat pies. Next up is this is another silent movie we've heard a lot of good things about. Now I believe the Joker villain in Batman is based on this character in this movie. Victor Hugo's The Man Who Laughs. Nice cover, guys, and here they are, packed with special features. You got a nice booklet inside. So that is The Man Who Laughs. Next up is it. Now this is another a 2-movie disc. It's in foreign like. Again, I didn't know too much about this one. I loved the first movie, but I didn't like the second one. That is The Vacation of Terror, parts 1 and 2. The first one was great, especially that big little girl with the creepy doll. But the second one was very, very disappointing. Yeah. So I might get rid of this, I don't know. But I did like the first movie, but I did not like the second. So that is Vacation of Terror, parts 1 and 2. I hate that when you get like, you know, a Blu-ray or a DVD and you like the first movie, but you don't like the second one. It was the same with the Fright Night movie. I loved the first one, but I didn't like the second one. I thought the second one was a pile of crap, yeah. Okay, moving on. This is on the Mondo Macabro label. I think this is kind of a giallo. This is, yeah, it's a Spanish, I think it's a kind of a Spanish, yeah, a giallo movie. The Wild Side of Wales Cinema from 1974, directed by Michael Sciaffi. I think hope I pronounced that correctly. And that's a movie called The Killer of Dolls. Eye catching cover there, guys. That is The Killer of Dolls. Next up, this is another one on the Mondo Macabro label. I must say I do love this artwork on these Mondo Macabro releases. This is from 1975. Again, I think it's a kind of a giallo slasher movie, yeah. And it's a movie called The Killer Is Not Alone. The Killer Is Not Alone. There you go, guys. I must say some of these foreign movies, they have some lovely, beautiful women in them, yeah. Really stunning women, yeah. So there you go, guys. That is The Killer Is Not Alone. And finally, we've got another DVD, guys. I'm sorry, I forgot to put it with the others. If you guys have seen the Sharknado movies, I've only seen clips of them. I haven't seen them right through. You might want to check this out. But as opposed to concentrating on sharks, this concentrates on cats. So you might get some enjoyment out of Catnado. Love that cover, guys. Speaks for itself. Cats go on the rampage, flying everywhere and attacking people. Yeah. So Catnado. I thought I'd give it a try. Yeah, Catnado. And that is it for the horror. Now I just want to show you the other 3 movies, guys, I picked up and I had me binge in HMV last week when me wallet suffered a very, very heavy blow. Yeah. I've got 3 4Ks here, all starring Clint Eastwood. I had to get these, guys. I couldn't resist them. And as I say, if I get an OLED TV, I'm sure they're going to look stunning on them. So I've got Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. I've got Clint Eastwood, The Outlaw Josie Wales. And I've got Clint Eastwood, Pale Rider. What I've done, guys, I put the I did have the Blu-rays. I put the original artwork in the 4K. So I've got the best of both worlds. I've got the 4K cover and I've got the Blu-ray cover. So there you go, guys. Fantastic, yeah. Because the Blu-rays now go for next to nothing, yeah. So I thought I might as well take the covers out and that, you know. So yeah, so I've done the same with Josie Wales. So there you go, guys. Fantastic. I love these movies, guys, yeah. Granted, they're not as good as the spaghetti westerns, but I still love them, yeah. Still love them. And finally, I didn't do it Dirty Harry because I got the Dirty Harry movies in the box set, yeah. So that's it, guys. Oh, yeah, there's one more I watched. I forgot to include it, guys. A movie from the 1960s. You know, most of you have probably seen it. The Graduates. I wasn't too impressed, guys. I thought it was very overrated. I wasn't keen on it. I will be watching it again. Famous for the song, of course, Mrs. Robinson, Simon and Garfunkel. But yeah, guys, I wasn't impressed at all. I thought it was a bit of a drag. I thought it was slow. So I can't understand all the hype of The Graduates. Yeah. Okay, then, guys, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to conclude the video now. Okay, have any of you guys picked up these titles? You know, watched them. What do you think of them? Have you got any particular favourites? Let's get a discussion going, guys, in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, quite a few this week, guys. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And oh yeah, I hope to do for my new channel, Alan Toner Horror Writer. I hope to do a new book haul video, because I've got quite a few new books I'd like to show you. So if any of you guys love books and you've gone over to my other channel, you're in for a treat. Okay then, guys, I'm going to go now. Okay, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a nice bank holiday, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care. Bye for now, and stay cool. Bye. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.